It's Thursday. I know I normally start these on Monday. Monday I got home from work. I was exhausted. Didn't do a whole lot. Had several items to ship, so took care of that. While we're shipping stuff, more things sold. So I had more stuff than what I started with to ship. Which is fine. It's not a complaint, but it takes time. Tuesday night, I'm still just drained. I don't know if it's from the heat or what it was, but I was still just tired. So I didn't really do a lot. Worked on getting some stuff put away. And then last night, Wednesday, same thing. Boring stuff that, you guys don't care about seeing. I'm already boring enough. So, it's Thursday. I'm going to try to work on this stuff some more. I got to get some of this stuff, these tables, the canopies, stuff like that, these longer parts put up above the rafters in the garage to get them out of the way. My ultimate goal is not going to happen tonight, but here in a couple of weeks, my truck has to go in to get fixed, and they're going to have it for about a week. It's nothing drastic, but my goal is to have this side of the garage where all the parts have been cleaned up and everything put away. I've got some junk tires I need to haul in. Just stuff. Have all that cleared out and a car in here, so during the week that my truck is gone, I don't have to worry about moving any cars around. Ideally, I would get this 85 done. The engine, transmission, mostly the engine. But it's easier to me. It's easier to pull them together and separate them on the floor. But get that done, so this car can be gone and done again before that happens. And we got all the parts. Oh, not all the parts. We got a lot of the parts for the Horizon. It's on the list to get the. We got the wheel seals and bearings for the driver's side because we didn't have them at the time. Got all new brake hoses, the rubber brake hoses, and I don't remember what else. So I want to get that car going so we can decide what we're going to do with it. But all that takes time. All that takes space. And right now I've still got a disaster in this garage with all these parts just laying here. Some of these bigger items will probably end up out in the big building. And some of it may end up in a car. We'll see how it goes. So let me get working. Quit blabbing. Quit boring you. This video may not get posted, because if I don't really do anything else with these cars, over the next couple, 3 days, I may not post this video, because I don't want to bore you with just me talking. I want to show you some things. We still have 2 cars to go get as of today. The one is an 84, I think 84 base model Charger. That one's about an hour away, and it's rough. And then we still have to go get the 86 Laser that is worse than the 84 Charger, but that's 3 hours away. So we still got a couple of road trips as of today that we need to do. And I still have to go to Grand Rapids. That drive is like 5 hours. And that drive sucks. 5 hours in the truck in one way. I mean, we just did it with Carlisle going 6. So it's not the end of the world, but it does make for a long day. I'm going to try for that trip to have the wife go. Maybe we can just have a weekend getaway, just to, we can drop off these parts and do a video on that car, and just have some time to just her and I just to get away from the madness for a little bit. So I said I'm gonna get busy, get these canopies put away, and get stuff put up above. Try to make space in this garage so we can get some things out of here. One, ready? She ain't got no exhaust. I cut the exhaust. Well, getting there. So it's Sunday. I'm not gonna lie, I have zero motivation today. I got a lot that needs to be done. Just don't want to. It's early in the morning still. It's only 9 a.m. It's not hot. It's a little muggy, but not bad. It rained last night, so it's not incredibly hot. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up and just do what I got to do. The plan was to try to get the engine out of this Daytona. So I kind of got a predicament going on where we have this 85 Daytona, we have the 85 Shelby Charger, the 91 Shelby Daytona, and the 89 Toyota Celica. Those are all here at the house right now. Not only that, but we have the Horizon still. We have the base 90 Daytona that I'm still up in the air on what to do with it. Of course, then we have the Shadow, the LeBaron, and the GLH, and then the Dakota convertible. So we have a lot of cars here. Keep in mind, we live in town. So my dilemma is this. My brother-in-law has found us, I think, an 06 Honda Accord. It's priced very well. And so now we got to go get it. A friend of mine found us a 2011 Dodge Journey that doesn't need a lot of work, but the price is right on it. I got to go get it. We're going to go today, this afternoon, and get this last car that was with the Shelby Charger and the pickup that my friend bought. The guy messaged me a little bit ago, gave me a time to be there for that today. So we got to go get that. And then I made a deal online as of right now. Saturday, we're going to go get another car. So my dilemma is I'm out of room. So I need to bust my butt and quit procrastinating, quit being lazy, and get this 85 Daytona engine pulled, get it done so it can get ready to go on the trailer. The one we're getting today, I don't plan on it leaving the trailer. I think we're gonna fighting it to get it on. The rear axle is completely rotted away from the body. Like the only thing holding the rear axle to the body is the shocks. So we have a game plan in our heads. We're gonna have to pack up some jacks and whatnot, just in case. I'd rather have too much stuff and bring it back home than get down there and need something else. So the plan is get that car here, get it done in the next couple of nights after work, as long as the weather cooperates, because it's going to be outside. Get it done and get it out of here, and then get the 85 loaded. Spend another evening getting it finished, because I have to keep it a roller so I can get the wheel hubs and spindles off of it. We sell a bunch of spindles, so I need to keep it a roller to get those things off. Once it's on the trailer, it doesn't matter. But get it done so we can try to get it out of here before this weekend. I'm thinking Friday we're going to pick up the Honda, because I have to take my wife down there anyways for an appointment. So we're already going, it's about an hour one way. So I might as well take the trailer and snatch that car up and bring it back Friday. And then I don't know if you call me uncle. Anyways, I don't know if he did get a bought, but he come this way to look at a car. And the plan was possibly me pick it up for him Friday, drop it off at his house on our way to get this other car. Yeah, it's all hot mess. So I need to quit blabbing, and I need to get busy. I just messaged my friend if he wants to ride along with me to get this other car this afternoon. Meanwhile, I'm going to get busy and start getting this engine pulled. I want to do a how-to video on how to remove an engine on one of these cars. It takes time. It's time consuming, but if you have the right tools, it's not that hard. It just takes time. But this, I don't know if I'm going to have time. So we may have to do that on either the 91 Daytona or the Shelby Charger, one of the two. Because I need to get this stuff out of here. I need to keep cars moving. And with Carlisle and I'm still trying to get rid of it from that. I got a lot of it done, but I still got a hot mess over there. I'm closer than I was, but I wanted to get that cleared out so I can get another car in here. So it's, out of sight, not out on the street, or not on the street, but not out in the line of sight. I can't speak. Also, I still have to make the 5-hour drive to deliver this engine and other parts. Trying to talk my wife into that, going with me on that so that we can go to like a zoo or something up there I know about. I don't know. That's a long trip. That's probably going to be a 2-day trip, but we'll see. So, how-to video. I'm probably not going to do that on this, like I said, just because I need to get this done. I still need to do a video of it running. We thought we had a video of it running, but I went through my videos and did not have one of it running, so I'm going to do that right now before I get too far into this. Do a compression check on it. This way I know the numbers, and then start pulling it. So I'll try to video some of this as we go along, but no guarantees, no promises. We'll catch you in a bit. Keep in mind this car has no exhaust. So as you can tell, it actually runs really good. You can actually hear the turbo whistling. So this is a good engine, I think. Now, obviously, I would recommend, while you have it out, all new gaskets, seals, timing belt, water pump, blah, 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 all the stuff that bolts to it. And me personally, I wouldn't be afraid to put this in a car and drive it. Now, is it a race engine? No. But if you have one that you're just trying to make a driver, or, that your engine is bad and you just want to get back on the road and maybe temporarily while you rebuild your engine or something, this is a good one. Now, it also is an 85, so that means it should be the 10 millimeter head bolts instead of the 11. So you have to keep that in mind. It will work in like an 86, 87, but when you order in parts, you have to order parts for an 85. I'm going to do a compression check on it, jot all that information down, and then start tearing it apart. All right, slight change of plans for the day. I was originally going to work on pulling the engine on the 85, but we got a reply on the base charger, and we're leaving here at about 1:30 today to go get it. So I didn't want to get all greasy, dirty, nasty, because that's a dirty job. So instead, I cleaned up this side, finished cleaning it up enough. I got a mess still, but at least it's out of the way, and the 91 is now in the garage. I need to push it back a little further, but it rolls hard. So I'm gonna wait till my buddy gets here and we can shove it on back in here. But it's in the garage. I do that. I try to keep these cars moving, just so nobody complains, hopefully. So I'm hoping this week, like I've said before, to get this 85 done, the one we're going today to get it done. Then I can take the 85 Shelby Charger and put over there where the Daytona currently is, the 85 Daytona currently is, and then there'll be another one inside out of the way. It's been a busy morning. I've been sweating, but I'm not filthy dirty, which is fine. I still got to get the trailer finished, hook up my winch cable, and put my ramp in. My ramps go in the side, and right now my wife's car is next to trailer, and I'll just put it in before we head out. So with that said, like I said, the 91 is in the garage. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, open the hatch, and start pulling out the junk and see what treasures we can find. So as I mentioned, we got the 91 Shelby Daytona in the garage. Now, story on this engine, supposedly it has a rod knock. We had it cranked when we first got it, my buddy and I did, and we're not sure it's a rod knock or if it's a counterbalance, one of the chains making the noise. So we knew there was no Hall effect in it, but being a hoarder, I have several hanging around here. So put one in it. We're going to see what it does. So you're going to have to bear with me because I'm doing this by myself, but I did crank just a second ago. It's about a quart low on oil, which really shouldn't affect it a whole lot. Let's just shoot a little bit of this in here, just to see if we can get it to fire. The window switch isn't working, so it's kind of a pain, but let's see what it does. Fired right off. So, now, obviously you see, that's the first time I've started the car. You can see I didn't leave it run very long. First of all, I can't come out here and spray while I'm cranking. I don't have enough time to get around the door and back out here before it dies. So we're going to save that part of this for when my buddy gets here, and he can spray it while I crank, or vice versa. And we're going to listen and see if we think it's a rod knock, or if it's one of the counterbalance shaft chains. So we know it runs. You just heard it. Yes, it was only for a few seconds, but it did run. So really, shouldn't be that difficult to figure this one out. Hopefully we can maybe do that today. I don't know when he's going to be here. We have to leave here in a few hours to go get this other car. But I'm going to keep tinkering with this. I got the hatch area cleared out. A bunch of junk. It's a shame because there was like 3 sets of door panels in there for these cars. And if you know anything about these cars, the 90 and up cars, the grab pull, the pull the door shut, always breaks. And of course, every one of them was broke. So they'll end up back in the car. I will rob any little bits and pieces that I think might be valuable later in life. And the rest of it, because they're cracked and broke and they're just not worth keeping. I've got enough door panels around here for older cars that I can't get rid of. So I'm not going to keep broken, busted ones. So with that said, I think we're just going to kind of hang out until my buddy gets here. Alright, we're here to pick up this other charger, and this is going to be fun. My winch is acting up, so we're doing this. Trying to jack it up high enough to back the trailer up underneath it. Of course, the rear wheels are locked up. The rear axles only hold on by the strocks, and both front tires are off the rim. This is going to be a project and a half, but we knew that coming into this, so we're going to work it. Okay, so I thought I was recording. Apparently I was not, so I apologize. Let's do this again. We're home. This car took us a while to get loaded for a few reasons. The rear tires are both locked up. Neither one would roll. And the front 2 tires are completely off the rim. The beads broke off the rim, so we couldn't put air in them. Then we fought it and fought it and fought it. Then we discovered that my winch battery, I have it wired to charge the truck, to charge the battery when we're running down the road, etc. There's an issue in the wiring. Something's gone wrong, and our battery died. And we were about 3/4 of the way on the trailer when this happened. So we was able to find a gentleman where the car was at. He had some other cars sitting around, and he found an old pair of jumper cables. So he was able to hook up his personal car to the battery on the trailer, and it winched it right on up. Not an issue. So we got the battery on the charger now. We're going to let it sit overnight. My buddy's going to come back over, and we're going to redo the wires for that. So hopefully we can take care of that problem so we don't have it happen again. So what did we get? It's a 1984 Dodge Charger. This is a base model Charger. It's not a Shelby, and it does have some options, and we'll get to that. So you can see the driver's side fender. He got sideswiped years ago, so it's damaged here. This door is damaged clear down the whole side, and this quarter panel, as you can see, it skinned it back, and it's caved in here a little bit above the opening, and then back here. So this quarter panel is no good. The mirror's busted, the door handle's busted, but we can still access it and get inside. So the interior is a blue interior. It is a factory AC car, and we noticed it had cruise control. It's got a factory cruise control stalk, and it appears to have factory cruise control servo under the hood. I never knew an L body could have cruise. I won't say it didn't, but I never knew an L body to come with cruise. I have to check the books, and if somebody knows more about that than me, that's great. I would love to learn. So, with that said, we're going to keep the steering wheel, the horn button, and maybe the whole column, but probably at least the steering, the turn signal switch, wiper switch. The heater AC controls is not broke, and that's amazing. Those are always broke at the blower switch. So, door panels, they're blue. Both speaker covers are broke. And as you can see, this armrest is split. But the door panels themselves don't look horrible. We'll know more once we get closer to getting them apart. So, it has an aftermarket tach as well. Under the hood, this is a carbureted car. So, under the hood, I'm not going to mess with the engine or the transmission. Just because it's a carb car, I don't think I'd have any luck getting rid of it. However, there are some parts that are good, in my opinion. We're going to get the AC lines, because there's a demand for those, because of how they're routed. Just little things like this air hose, the air box, the wiper linkage, the cowl cover, stuff like that. We'll pull the radiator, possibly pull the valve cover, maybe the carburetor, but I doubt it. And then we'll go ahead and take all of the shift linkage for the transmission. May pull the engine harness, pull the harness. Again, we'll figure that out once we get closer as we go along. This car can only be here for a couple of 3 days. It's not that the car is an issue, I'm the issue. I have another car to go get Friday. Today's Sunday. So this car is not coming back off the trailer. It will stay on the trailer because the rear axle is completely rotted away where it mounts to the body. This isn't even attached here or the other side. Neither side is attached. So this rear axle was doing this and walking this way when we was pulling it up. We ended up having to run the winch line all the way to the front and hook it to the front bumper mount in order to get it, because we had it hooked to the back by the bumper, but it was pulling too high of an angle. So in order to get it lower to have a better pull, we ran it all the way to the front and hooked it there. My buddy and I was just looking at it real quick. This quarter panel is actually nice. So there's a very good chance that this will be cut off and saved. As we all know, they're not making these panels anymore, and they're never going to make them, most likely. So, if we can save this panel, this quarter panel, and help a GLHS or a Shelby Charger down the road, that's what we're doing. That's why we do this. The hatch, it's a non-spoiler hatch. It had louvers on it, but those blew off some time ago, so they're gone. But I don't know about the hatch. I might keep it. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Some of these bigger body panels, I need to decide, as we get closer. This door, the passenger's door, is actually good. There's no rot on the bottom of it, so we'll probably keep that. And then on the inside, I was hoping that the shift boot was good, but it's tore at the very bottom, so that's unfortunate. We will take the lower dash bezel, the glove box door, possibly the sun visors. There is a cargo cover. I haven't looked at condition. All this needs to be, evaluated. And then possibly the sun visors, although this one looks like it might be warped. If any of the door seals are good, we'll keep those. If any of the sill plates are good, we'll keep those. Possibly keep the seat belts and the seat belt latches. We'll have to check their condition again as we progress. Today, I'm done. I'm not going to work on this car tonight. It's kind of cloudy and sprinkly. Nothing serious, but I'm sweaty, tired. I've been going all day. I'm ready for a shower and call it a night. This fender appears to be good. It's straight. There's a little bitty spot here at the very front, but that's not a hole. It's just where the paint's gone. So that fender is savable. Might have a little. I'm gonna have to look at this right here. There might be a couple pinholes. Yeah, you know what? I think it's rusted on the inside. This fender may stay. I don't know. I have my buddy look at it. He's more of a body man than I am. Let him look at it and determine. We think it's so dirty it's hard to tell. I'm going to have to clean it. We think the windshield might be good. If it is, I'll keep that as well, as long as I can get it out without breaking it. That's about it, really. It wasn't horrible to load. It would have been a lot easier to load had we not had an issue with the winch battery. But I got it on a charger now, so for now, it'll be fully charged for whatever else, we may get into. So this car is not going to be here very long. My plan is tomorrow after work, come out here and get started on it and try to get it ready to go. I'm not messing with the wheels. We'll probably pull the rears off just so I can get the spindles and the hubs. But I don't know. They did not budge at all. So again, I'll decide that once we get closer. First step in the process is going to be on the interior. Start getting the interior taken apart, and then move forward from there. So, excuse me. With that said, the last 3 or 4 days have been kind of busy. I didn't really do much on Saturday. My wife said she needed some time with me. So, as I've always said, she is more important than this business. So, I spent the day with her. So, really only did things 3 days this week, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday today. But we got a lot done today. We got the 91 Shelby in the garage and got it to run. We got the 85 Turbo Daytona running. And then we went and picked this one up. I told my buddy when we was on our way back, we was talking, and I'm like, it seems like we've been averaging about a car a week here for the last, I don't know how many weeks now. And we're not doing bad. So we need, more customers would be great. So if you know anybody has these cars, send them our way. Check out our eBay store. And if you need anything off of this particular car or anything off the 91 or the 85, more of this car and the 85 than the 91 for now, because these two are going to be the next two to go. This one first and then the Daytona. But if you need anything off of either one of these cars, hit me up, shoot me an email, find us on Facebook or wherever, and let me know what you need. And if it's good, we'll work out something with you. We try to be reasonable with our prices. We have quick shipping. We don't play games like some people like take forever to get shipping prices. You don't have to worry about that with us. We're pretty quick with it. So this is our business, and this is what we do. So with that said, I'm hot, sweaty, tired. I'm ready for a shower. So we're going to call it a week, and tomorrow we'll start again. I appreciate you watching. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And if there's any how-tos on any of these cars you want to see, let me know. We'll do our best to get it done for you. We'll catch you later.